Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new exciting episode of Pro Wrestling Union Explosion. We have two great professional wrestling matches for you in this program. Starting with the junior heavyweights, we have Luka taking on Buggy Wright. And in the main event, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to declare the Undisputed Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Champion as we have the lineal champion Emery taking on interim champion Bebop. But before we get things started, wait a minute, what's that music? Oh my goodness. Look at this. And wait a minute. You've got Randy Wayne coming out here with Derrick Vanderford looking like a Vegas pirate. We haven't seen Randy Wayne in quite some time. In fact, we haven't seen him since last October when he had that vicious attack against the anomaly Antonio Morgan, taking him out with that steel chair, revealing himself to the world to be the man that took the bounty from Derrick Vanderford and then just crushing him right there on top of that chair. Ever since, he's been dismissed as a regular wrestler for Pro Wrestling Union, but has since aligned himself to be Derrick Vanderford's hitman. All right, get out of there, Ron. Let's see what this man has to say for himself.
Well, Union, if you've been keeping it up, it's obvious that if you're aligned with me, you got your ticket straight to the top. There's a man back there who's the real and only Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Champion, the All-American Blue Jumper, Emery. And he's gonna put a hurting tonight on a grown man who goes by the name Bebop. Bebop. That's his real name, Bebop. And they're having this tournament for the first ever Pro Wrestling Union Junior Heavyweight Champion. Well, I'm here to give you, Andrew and Wrestling, the spoilers. All right? Christopher Prince. Everybody clap now. Yeah, Christopher Prince is your next PWU. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. I bet he is. I bet he is. But to the point. Don't look at me mad. Don't look at me trying to look bad. You bad. You bad. All right. The point is right now, I have in the ring to my right the baddest man. He don't need a belt. He don't want a belt. He don't collect belts. He collects bodies. The baddest man in Pro Wrestling Union. The outlaw, Randy Wayne. You see him? Stand up and show your respect. Get up, fat boy. Show your respect. Stand up. Stand up. And in case you didn't know, soon and very soon, he will tear the neck out of a wrestler back there by the name of Antonio Morgan. Antonio Morgan. Oh, Antonio Morgan, he's big and he's dumb and he's solid. His name's Antonio Morgan. And his name's a number. His name's a number. I'm serious.
Ladies and gentlemen, there he is, the anomaly Antonio Morgan, and he's coming into the ring, going directly to Derrick Vanderford. He better not keep his eyes off of Randy Wayne, and oh, look out! Randy Wayne now going in for the attack. He's got him right there into the corner. just kicking him, beating him, throwing that headbutt. He's whipping Antonio Morgan off, going in with that backsplash. Normally he hits that lariat, and he nailed it. But wait a minute, Antonio Morgan shaking it off like a Superman. And he comes in and hits him with a spear. He has speared Randy Wayne. Wait a minute. These two just took each other's finishing maneuvers and shrugged it off, and now these two are just duking it out. Everything is going crazy at this point. The locker room emptying out right now, trying to separate these two men. They're tearing each other apart. Looks like both men have been contained at this time. You got some officials and even a wrestler over there. Looks like Luka Daniels with Randy Wayne. Some of the other officials, Buggy Wright over there with Antonio Morgan. Trying to get these two guys to calm down.
Get him out the ring. Get him out.
Antonio Morgan is ready to get back up. Wait a minute. And Randy Wayne just goes charging in. And they're going at it one more time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to step in for this. They need as much help as they possibly can. I'll be right back.
Go get him.
Come on, Tony. Right here. Chill out, man.
Luka, when we say please, you. Dead.
That's right. He's dead, everybody. That's right. That's right. It's on now.
All right, Tony.
It's on now, baby. Yeah.
Enough, okay.
After a crazy opening segment, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And you can see right there the brand new, beautiful PWU Junior Heavyweight Championship, where 1 out of 8 men will walk away with that on April the 29th. And this man right here, Luka Daniels, could be one of them. And he's being led to the ring by his partner from the Sovereign and the AWL Heavyweight Champion, Brino Royce. And Luka just giving that belt a good kiss. I think it's kind of interesting that these guys were out here and were a cohesive unit, considering that both Luka Daniels and Brino Royce are part of that junior heavyweight championship tournament. And the way it's going to go, ladies and gentlemen, is like this. Instead of set brackets, it's going to be a lottery. 2 men will be chosen. Those 2 men will have to do battle, and the winner goes on to the final. At the end, you're going to have 4 men going to the finals, where it's going to be a 4-way elimination style match. The winner walking away with the junior heavyweight championship. And that man right there, Luka Daniels, I know for a fact that he would love to be the first one. And Luka Daniels is no stranger to Pro Wrestling Union Gold, as he once held the PWU Carolinas Championship when he defeated Bebop for it last year back during Pro Wrestling Union Mayhem. But look at the championship right there, the brand new junior heavyweight title. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And as I've already said, all 8 men participating in this tournament really want that championship to be called the very first junior heavyweight champion. And Luka's opponent tonight, this man right here, Buggy Wright, would also love the honor of being the very first PWU junior heavyweight champion. And the fans right here in Union, South Carolina are giving Buggy a warm reception. They absolutely love this man. He is not the biggest dog in the fight, but I promise you, he has the biggest fight out of anybody I've ever seen in the Pro Wrestling Union roster. And Buggy Wright will surprise you. I've actually seen this young man lift up the anomaly, Antonio Morgan, onto his shoulders to deliver a Death Valley driver that he likes to do. So that ought to tell you everything you need to know about somebody like Buggy Wright. We got a good look there of Luka Daniels outside near the fans. And that face right there of disgust towards the fans here in Pro Wrestling Union tells you everything you need to know about how he feels about our fans. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get started with the matchup, but let's get a word from one of our sponsors.
What is the podcast that brings you the best interviews from the world of independent pro wrestling?
You are watching Hashtag Boo.
Join Scott Larson as he goes into the personal lives of some of the hottest up-and-coming wrestlers, as well as managers, referees, and promoters, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, giving you something to invest in from the world of professional wrestling.
And that's the hashtag truth.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and let's go ahead and go to ring introduction from Ron Emerson.
Weighing at 185 pounds, from Queens, New York, Luka Daniels! Cheer for me!
They love me!
Weighing in at
Come on, you, let me hear you! Let me hear you!
South Carolina,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a tremendous matchup. Of course, these two junior heavyweight talents really wanting that brand new junior heavyweight championship that is on display right there at the front of the entrance. Referee Josh Williams, the official of this matchup, has signaled for the bell, and the match has begun. You got Buggy Wright right now clapping along with the fans, getting them excited, and you can look at the face on Luka Daniels, and he doesn't look too impressed by this. All right, looks like we were going for a lockup, but Luka Daniels just sliding underneath that ring rope, and now he wants to clap with the audience. But of course, they're not clapping along with him. They want him to get back inside that ring. Walking around here, eating up some time, and Buggy Wright still on the inside. But ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and remind you one more time. Pro Wrestling Union presents the Junior Heavyweight Championship Tournament on Saturday, April the 29th at the Union County Recreation Center, 115 Thomas Street in Union, South Carolina. It is a lottery-style tournament. 2 men will be chosen at a time. They will wrestle. The winner of those 4 matches will go on to the finals, and in that will be a 4-way elimination, and the winner of that match will become the brand new and very first Junior Heavyweight Championship.
I go to the gym.
We saw Buggy Wright doing some push-ups, and I think Luka Daniels is going to try to outdo him. Let's see what he does here. He goes up. Oh! Didn't quite get his hands down in enough time and just landed directly on that nose. I'm sure Luka Daniels is feeling a certain way right now about that, but so are the fans here in Union, South Carolina. They thought that was hilarious. But you know that had to hurt. Now the 2 men look like we're going to get a lockup that time, but no, Luka Daniels just ducked underneath. And now he's just pandering to the fans here in Union, South Carolina. But if he's not careful, Buggy Wright's going to catch him. What's going to happen? And there it goes. Buggy Wright's got that headlock on, and he's wrenching it real tight. Let's see what he's going to do here. Looks like he was going to transition to a hammerlock, but Luka Daniels managed to find that loophole, get over to the rope. That way he can get a clean break. And if Luka doesn't pay attention, he's going to get himself caught by Buggy. And Buggy could walk away the victor in this. And you would have to imagine between these 2 individuals who are going to be going in for that Junior Heavyweight Championship tournament, a win would mean so much to either one of these men. Give each other the competitive edge. But now you got Luka Daniels with a headlock of his own now. Referee checking Buggy, but no. Buggy's not going to surrender. Now he's just popping the abs right there of Luka Daniels. Shoots him off, but eats a big shoulder tackle. And Luka Daniels showing off those muscles. Definitely in great condition, but wait a minute. Got a duck under, jump over, and catches him with the arm drag. What's he going to do? Catches him with one more. Blocks the punch. He's got the arm. What's he going to do, ladies and gentlemen? Runs up the rope with ease and just tosses him away with that Lucha Libre style. And the fans here absolutely love it. Luka Daniels was not prepared for that. And he's paying for it a little bit, walking a little funny. But wait a minute, what's Buggy doing right now? Hits the ropes, and he dives through! And a crash landing right there on top of Luka Daniels outside of the ring.
And come April, I'll be the new Junior Heavyweight Championship, baby.
Buggy Wright making his claim for that new Junior Heavyweight Championship belt as he's got Luka up and giving some forearm shots. Rocked him really hard. He's going to come running in, but no, Luka just sidestepped him. And Buggy just ate all of that corner post of the ring. Wait a minute, Luka's got him up. And oh, just drove him right there on the edge of the apron. That's one of the hardest spots of any professional wrestling ring. Now you got Luka back in the ring just stomping away at Buggy Wright, who just took a vicious drop right there on the edge of that apron. And he's going to town, still working on that back. Dropped the knee, and now he's got the arms placed backwards. Bending the arms back with the knee firmly between the shoulder blades. And this is a very painful hold. But Buggy Wright, you can see right there, he's feeling this energy from the crowd. Fights out of it, manages to kick him, another forearm shot, and another one. Misses a clothesline, but oh, Luka just drives him down. But that reverse net breaker, 1, 2, and only a 2 count.
Oh my God.
But Luka does not hesitate. He's going right and attacking the arms. Got him in that arm bar. But Luka is going to have to do something else to keep Buggy down. Buggy was trying to fight out of it. And as I had mentioned before, he may not be the biggest dog in the fight, but he's got a lot of fight in him, that's for sure. But wait a minute, Luka's got him up onto his shoulders, fireman's carry, and just rolls on through, pancaking him. A very devastating move there. But now Luka's on the outside of the ring apron, hops over and just drills that elbow drop. And I have to say it, that was absolutely beautiful.
I'm so good.
But I think Luka's taking too much time here. 1, 2, and a 2 count. And I think if Luka would have just got him down for that pin a little bit quicker, that could have been the end of the match. But Luka is not stopping the attack right now. He's counting along with the referee. He knows he's got a 5 count to break the hold, with Buggy Wright being right there on the ropes.
Shut your mouth. Get a little fire up, Stone.
But this is exactly where Luka wants it to be. Well, maybe not right now as Buggy Wright is firing back. More of those forearm shots. Tries to go for a kick. Flips him. Comes running in. Wait a minute, he caught him. Wheelbarrowed him and just picked him up and slammed him down. Strongman stuff. 1, 2. But once again, only a 2 count. And Luka is quite surprised, and I'm sure that a lot of people here in Union, South Carolina are as well. But now you got Luka going back on the attack on that back. And now he's got that sleeper hold. The referee's just checking with him. This is great placement from Luka Daniels. Very smart wrestling on his part. But you can see right there the face of Buggy Wright. Eyes looking a little glazed over at this point. But he's trying to figure a way out of this. But wait a minute. Luka just transitioned to a headlock. But now putting the arms behind the body.
Just amazing.
Very unique way of doing the headlock here.
Look at this headlock. Have you ever seen this?
But Buggy, he is now on his feet. But Luka cuts him off with that punch directly to the top of the head and puts him into the turnbuckle. Runs in with a European uppercut. What's he going to do here? Both men rolling through. And an ace crusher. Very nice. But now he's taking too much time again, going for a pin count. But Buggy Wright managing to get that shoulder up. A couple of times there, I felt like Luka could have had this match won, but he's taking too much time, acting a little bit too cocky. But wait a minute. Maybe he's going to be going for another one of those ace crushers. Is he stalking Buggy Wright? Yep, he's going right in, but no, Buggy shoves him off. Misses the clothesline. Buggy bounces off and nails it. Beautiful move. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. And Buggy Wright is very surprised that his version of the ace crusher, the Buggy cutter, did not do the trick. But Buggy's been taking a lot of abuse during this matchup, and he's trying to find the will and the strength to get back up. As he's pulling himself up, and Luka not looking too great right now after that Buggy cutter. But Buggy comes flying in with that flying shoulder block. Nails it one more time. Misses the clothesline. He's got him up for a fireman's carry. Could this be that rolling Death Valley driver? And he nailed it. 1, 2, and a 3. No! Holy cow, Luka Daniels kicking out of that maneuver as well. But Buggy Wright, he's still determined to walk away the winner of this matchup before going into that junior heavyweight tournament. He's got Luka by the waist, but wait a minute, he comes running in. Hit him with a back elbow. What's Luka doing? Looks like he was trying to remove that turnbuckle pad. Oh! A low blow. The referee didn't see it. 1, 2, and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Luka Daniels pulling up the upset here with a sneaky move. And let's look at that replay of some of the action here. You see that nice Lucha Libre style from Buggy Wright, including that dive right outside of the ring. But let's take a look at some of the things that Luka was able to do. That flying elbow drop from the apron back inside of the ring. And this beautiful version of the Ace Crusher. But this right here is what sealed the deal. A kick between the legs and a roll-up and the referee didn't see it. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, your winner by pinfall is Luka Daniels. Buggy Wright still feeling the effects of that. The referee holding up Luka's arm. Wait a minute. He's telling the referee to follow him. What's he doing? Oh, I see exactly what he's doing right here. That is the Buggy Wright section. That is Buggy Wright's family. And he is now taunting the family of Buggy Wright. Insulting enough that Buggy Wright lost in such a way, and they saw exactly what happened. Wait a minute, Buggy Wright's up. Luka Daniels once again not paying attention to what's going on here. A kick, and Buggy Wright delivers a stunner right to Luka Daniels.
You're so sorry. You're so sorry. That's all right, Luka, because I believe in April. I'll see you again.
Buggy Wright getting a little bit of revenge there after being kicked directly in the crotch by this man.
One more day.
And Luka Daniels cannot believe it. But the fans here in Union, South Carolina, they absolutely loved it. They still support Buggy Wright regardless of the loss. But you know that's got to be a tough one for him right here before going to the Junior Heavyweight Championship Tournament. He's looking at that gold, and he might be feeling a certain way right now. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event for the Undisputed Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Championship. Chase Emery versus Bebop next.
And now I'm playing shows with the legends. Hopping out the rows and I'm stepping on the toes like I ain't been this good in a second. Self-made boss and I'm firing a weapon like man, I'm taking shots, oh yeah, for the record. You could've had it all. Oh, you could've had it all. You would. Yeah, you know you would.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and it is time for our main event on this program. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Take a good look. He is the lineal Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Champion, the All-American Blue Chipper Chase Emery, being led to the ring by his manager, Derrick Vanderford.
Y'all been here too long. Luckily, we'll go home early tonight.
Chase Emery claiming that tonight he's going to make quick work of this, but only time will tell as he steps through those ropes and holding up that gorgeous championship belt that he's been holding on to since November of 2021. Since winning the heavyweight title, Chase Emery has had many challenges that have stepped forth, and all of them have failed. Great superstars such as Colby Carino has tried and failed to win against Chase Emery. J.D. Drake also attempted not once, but twice. Even now Ally, the outlaw Randy Wayne, who originally lost the title to Emery, re-challenged for it and could not recapture it. Could tonight be the same results? Or could we see something different in this new challenger? A man that has worked really hard to capture the interim Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight title from Drew Hood. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, a fan favorite amongst the PWU fans. This is the top dog of the industry, Bebop. And he's greeting the fans here in Union, South Carolina, and you can see right there that they love him and he loves them right back. Unlike Chase Emery, he has nothing to do with the wrestling fans. Bebop is all for his fans and supporters. As he's holding up that championship belt, placing it right there ringside. Looks like he's getting himself psyched up. Such agility from Bebop. And the fans here in Union, South Carolina, they're going crazy for him. And there's his interim heavyweight championship that he won back in December. But after tonight, ladies and gentlemen, there can only be one. Now let's go to our ring announcer, Ron Emerson, for the introduction.
Weighing at 238 pounds, from Boiling Springs, North Carolina, he is your linear Pro Wrestling Union heavyweight champion, Cain, Emery! Weighing at 216 pounds, from Spartanburg, South Carolina, he is your interim Pro Wrestling Union heavyweight champion, the top dog of the industry, the great Cain of the game, Bebop!
A great introduction for both of these two champions. And the man that is the official of this special main event is referee Josh Williams, as he is collecting both heavyweight championship titles. That is a lot of hardware for any man to carry. But I know that these two men really want both of those championship belts to be going home with them.
You got to pay attention.
Chase Emery asking for a little bit of space there, but the referee directing him to get back in the ring. And I want to say that this is going to be a fair fight, but with Derrick Vanderford being out there, this is definitely a situation where the odds are not in Bebop's favor. But right now, the bell has sounded, and it is time to start the match. They lock up. Bebop has got Chase Emery in the corner. Quick start. But we got a clean break. And look at the agility of Bebop. He's telling Chase Emery to come on. I'd like to see Chase Emery do anything like that, but I highly doubt you'll see anything like that. Chase Emery, he's not about flash. He's about wrestling, and he's really good at it. And right there, he picks the legs of Bebop and takes him down. Doing a little celebration himself. It's hard to say who's going to come out on top in this situation, because these two men have two completely different styles of wrestling. As Chase Emery likes to put it, Bebop is not a wrestler. He calls him a sports entertainer. And Chase Emery considers himself the only professional wrestler in PWU. Both men locking up again. This time you got Bebop, who's got that arm, giving it a good twist. Chase Emery down on his knees. There's a lot of torque and pressure being put right there on the elbow and the shoulders. Bebop twisting that arm one more time. Now he's got him in that arm lock. I guess this is the type of wrestling that Chase Emery said that Bebop didn't know how to do, but just pulled him down by his hair, and Bebop is back up. And he goes right back into the arm and locks it again. Emery trying to find a way out of this, but Bebop takes him to the ropes, shoots him off, and delivers a huge back elbow right to the face, and Emery is down. Wait a minute. Chase Emery is trying to kip up just like Bebop, and he couldn't do it. And I think he's more frustrated over that than he was the elbow to the face. The fans right there chanting for Bebop. You can tell who they're behind, ladies and gentlemen. But Chase Emery, he's still taking his time outside of the ring to collect himself. I'm starting to think that the fans' chants for Bebop are actually getting under the skin of Chase Emery. But wait a minute, Bebop brings him in the hard way. Chase Emery misses a clothesline. He's got up, and Bebop delivered an atomic drop. And now he's got the reverse atomic drop on him. Going up, maybe a back suplex. No, wait a minute. Oh, and he's got Chase Emery on that top rope. And looks like he's going to be going for an 8-second ride if he can hold on to the bull, but no, he bolts. And that's probably the best thing he could have done. And Derrick Vanderford checking on his meal ticket, his client, making sure he's okay. I think we had some technical difficulty there, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. But once again, right back to the action. You can hear those fans still chanting for Bebop. And Chase Emery, he goes back into the ring just to break the count of referee Josh Williams, just to buy himself just a little bit more time. And honestly, I couldn't blame you after what just happened to him. But these fans here in Union, South Carolina, they're loud chanting for Bebop. So he go for a lockup, but no, Chase Emery just cut him off with a boot to the gut and snatches the headlock with aggression. But Bebop shoots Chase Emery off, delivers a shoulder tackle, but he rolled through, and a drop kick directly to the face. Going in for a pin. 1, 2, right at 2, and I'll be surprised if that didn't pop a tooth out of his mouth. But wait a minute. It looked like Derrick Vanderford tried to grab the foot of Bebop, and Bebop is now giving chase, but he's losing focus, and there he goes. Chase Emery took advantage of the situation. I feel like this is something they may have planned out while they were on the outside of the ring there, but it paid off. Now you got Chase Emery right there on top, delivering those hard right-hand shots directly to the head of Bebop. And you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, those were closed fists. Highly illegal to be doing in a professional wrestling match when you consider yourself to be a professional wrestler, but very effective. Chase Emery putting all of his weight now on the back of Bebop's neck, choking him on that middle rope. Emery breaks it up, but Derrick Vanderford now taking advantage of the situation, pulling on the back of Bebop's head. This is what I was talking about earlier, the numbers advantage that Chase Emery has with Derrick Vanderford outside of that ring might cost Bebop the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship. But working on that neck is going to be giving Chase Emery some advantage there. But wait a minute, Derrick Vanderford just raked the eyes of Bebop, and the referee didn't see it. But he shoots Bebop off, and now gives him a devastating back elbow of his own. Thought he was going to go for a pin there, but no, drops a huge elbow. Goes in for the pin now, 1, 2, but only a 2 count. Bebop is going to have to think of some other strategy, especially with Derrick Vanderford being out there. As you got Chase Emery now just placing that knee directly into the back. You know that's got to hurt. Nearly 240 pounds of weight crashing on you. Bebop is trying to fight back though, but Chase Emery cuts him off one more time. This time using the laces of his boot to rake across the face of Bebop. He's got him up now and just drilling those shoulders directly into the abdomen, right in the air out of Bebop. And you can see the pain right there on Bebop's face.
Real nice.
Chase snaps Merriam over, going in for a pin. 1, 2, but not quite enough. He was able to get that shoulder out. But Chase Emery back onto the attack. He's got that rear chin lock right there on him, and he's squeezing away. Chase Emery's been doing a lot of strength training lately. He's bulked up. He's gotten bigger. You know he's packed on the pounds just to put extra hurting onto somebody. But Bebop doing his best to fight out of it, but it looked like Chase Emery clinched back on, but Bebop driving him into the corner to break the hold. Now he's going in with some shoulder blocks directly to the stomach of Chase Emery. Does a backflip, comes running in, and oh! Oh my goodness! Bebop just crashed directly into that post. And I'll be surprised if he didn't dislodge that shoulder. But Chase Emery, he's taking advantage of it. He's got him in a neck breaker and drops him. Going in for that pinfall. 1, 2, about a 2.5 there. I'm very surprised Chase Emery didn't go for his finisher, which is a variation of the net breaker that he likes to call cut to the chase. But I guess he figured that would have been enough damage to Bebop. Now he's picking Bebop up. Hard right hand shot to the head. Knee to the gut. Goes to whip him off, but wait a minute, there was a reversal, but no! Bebop just took the foot, put it right to the face of Chase Emery and dropped down. A variation of a jawbreaker, and both of these men are down now. This is not exactly the quick night that Chase Emery was predicting right before the matchup. But thus far, it has been physical. Bebop up on his feet now. Delivers a clothesline to Chase Emery. One more for good measure. Comes rolling in and catches him with the pay dirt. And that could be it. Took a little bit of time there getting for that pin. 1, 2, but wait a minute. Derrick Vanderford just pulled Bebop off of Chase Emery. And I don't know if the referee fully saw it, but he did notice that Bebop was dragged. I'm pretty sure he's putting 2 and 2 together. Wait a minute. Bebop not taking any of this, and he just crash lands on top of Derrick Vanderford. And the fans here in Union, South Carolina, they're going wild for that. Bebop now back in the ring. Oh! Kick to the gut. And a DDT from the lineal heavyweight champion. That's got to be it. 1, 2, and holy cow, that was so close to being a 3. And Chase Emery is very surprised by that. That was a hard drop on the top of the head with that DDT. But Bebop is still in this fight somehow. But you can tell from the way he's looking, that really rocked him. If he takes one more shot like that, you know that's got to be the end of Bebop and his road to becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion. Kick to the gut. And Chase Emery goes for it one more time, but wait a minute, it gets blocked. And Bebop does a jumping DDT onto Chase Emery. And both of these men are down. Bebop going for the pin right now. 1, 2, and looks like his leg went through the ropes. Referee had to break the count up. Well, you can see poor Derrick Vanderford. He's still out there on the floor, barely standing.
Here we go.
That's what you get for interfering in a match. You're a manager. You manage. You don't get involved with the wrestlers. But now you got Bebop up. But wait a minute, Chase Emery just pushed the referee. And Bebop took a hard crotch shot right onto that top turnbuckle. You can tell he's got to be in a lot of pain right now. I don't know if that was deliberate from Chase Emery, but I wouldn't put it past him. But now he's going in with that hard right-hand shot, going up, perhaps going for a superplex, which would be devastating at this point of the matchup. But no, you got Bebop, who is firing away on a headbutt. And one more, and Chase Emery is down. But you can see Bebop, he's still a little wobbly on his legs right there. Taking his time, he's going up, maybe going for a splash, and misses. Bebop crash landing onto the mat with less than satisfying results as Chase Emery was able to roll out of the way. But Chase Emery, he's hurting himself, but both of these men are down, trying to find a way back up. Now I'm going to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, it could be anybody's game at this point. Either one of these men could walk away with the PWU Heavyweight Championship titles. He goes rolling in for a pin. 1, 2, and wait a minute, Derrick Vanderford. What the hell? He blatantly got in the ring and jumped on Bebop. What in the hell are you doing, Derrick Vanderford? Referee was about to call for the bell. Wait a minute. He's trying to convince him just to throw Derrick Vanderford out of the match. Let the match continue. And I think the fans are behind it too. And referee Josh Williams doing the right thing. He's ejecting Derrick Vanderford for the match, making this an even contest where we can have a definitive winner for the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship of Pro Wrestling Union. But it looks like he's refusing to go. Wait just one moment. I'll be right back. There we go, had some help taking the trash out, but wait a minute, Chase Emery misses the clothesline, and Bebop hits him with the super kick, and this could be it, but no! Chase Emery rolled to the outside. And that might have been his saving grace right there, ladies and gentlemen. Bebop has put away many opponents with that super kick. No. Wait a minute, Bebop, he's going outside of the ring too. And he is going in for the attack on Chase Emery. Bebop knows that he was so close right there. And now it's all or nothing. It's either go big or go home at this point. And right there, he just rocked Chase Emery's wool, banging his head up against that apron. But now you got Chase Emery, who's trying to crawl away from him. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, wait a minute, guys. Where are you going? And wait a minute. Everybody's going to the back of the curtain. Wait a minute. Even the referee went. I hear some things, but I don't see anybody. Where did they go? Wait a minute. There's Chase Emery right there with referee Josh Williams. He's telling him to count him out. But Chase is still on the outside of the ring. But wait a minute. He doesn't see Bebop. Dove off the stage right onto Chase Emery. Ladies and gentlemen, this is getting insane at this point. But Bebop tossing Emery right back into the ring. Now he comes running in, rolls through, and a thunderous flying clothesline. 1, 2, and So close. So close, ladies and gentlemen. I thought that was going to be the end of the match. But Bebop, he senses it. He can feel it. He is close to the finishing line. He could be the man to defeat Chase Emery after over a year and a half and capture the undisputed PWU Heavyweight Championship. And there he goes. Stomping that foot, getting ready for another super kick. Goes in, but he got caught by Chase. Kick to the gut. Up, he's setting up for cut to the Chase. Rolls through. Wait a minute, no! Bebop and Chase Emery hook arms. Now at this point, it's a test of strength. But wait a minute. Bebop, he's got him through with a backslide for a pin. 1, 2, and 3! Ladies and gentlemen, Bebop did it! Bebop did it! Oh man, let's look at the replays of some of the action that we saw in this great championship matchup between these two men. Right here you see Chase Emery hitting that neck breaker, but only getting a 2 count as Bebop rolled that left shoulder up. And over here you got Bebop hitting the rolling pay dirt onto Chase Emery in what could have been the end of the match. And look very closely on the corner of your screen there. You see Derrick Vanderford interfering in the match not once but twice. But one time he paid for it with Bebop landing on top of him, the other time being ejected. That was that devastating DDT by Chase Emery, but it wasn't enough to put Bebop away. But ladies and gentlemen, this right here was such a surprise. Both men fighting to the outside all over the place inside of the building. Bebop jumping off the stage, crash landing on Chase Emery. But it was right here, ladies and gentlemen, what did the trick. That backslide into a 3 count, and we have a undisputed Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Champion in Bebop. As Bebop is now being handed both championship belts, this has been a long time coming. A man that has fought really hard to get to the top spot of Pro Wrestling Union, and that is Bebop. Congratulations to the top dog of the industry. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all that we have for this program tonight. Thank you for tuning in to Pro Wrestling Union Explosion.